Welcome back to Range Anxiety. We're out in the wild today, as you can see. We're outside the front of POWERTECH Tuning, where we do all of our range anxiety work and where I do most of my work when I actually work. Those of you that are GDR fans, just like me, that have been working on them or around them for a long time, will kind of know what this is just by looking at it. Some people will go, oh, it's a standard white R34 with a carbon bonnet. No. This is an N1. Very exclusive build. I think designed originally to homologate the cars after Group A for Group N competition racing. So it had the bits on it that they kind of needed. Like, you know, your VN Group A Commodore had stuff to make it so that it would work in Group A. These cars had bits and bobs on them that made them eligible and competitive in mainly Japanese, but some international Group N motorsport. And as such, it's a very special car. I'm not going to go into it in too much depth. It belonged to a friend of mine, and it's just off to another owner now. We were entrusted with, it's been sitting around for a long time in display and in storage, so we were entrusted in giving it just a nice refresh, all new fluids, just check it over, make sure that, you know, everything was perfect, as a 26,000 K from new original R34 GDR would be. So yeah, this is a bit of JDM pure porn. As far as JDM cars go, if you're into them and you love them, you're not going to find one much better than this, because, you know, R34s, even though they're not my favourite of the GDRs, are flavour of the month. And N1, I don't really care what anybody says. It's a proper competition homologation car. It is the best of the R34s by miles. So there's going to be, if you think I'm wrong, and you know, I'm not always right. No, I'm not. Drop us a comment and tell me why I'm wrong. But this N1, if I was going to have a 34, this would be me. But sadly, I don't think I could afford it. So back to dreaming about clapped out R32s, I suppose. And yeah, thank you for bringing it in. Iron Chef Imports with the original importer of the car. A drop out to Christian and the team there. I would like this one actually, but sadly, not for me. And here we have it, the heartland. You know, we're surrounded by supercars and exotics here, but our history goes back to being one of the very first people in Australia to ever tune an LS-powered Commodore. Back in 1999, we roughly hacked the code in a WH Statesman for a client of mine we found abuse mode and were able to remove it back then. And obviously since then, we were the first customer of LS1 Edit in Australia. We've since moved on to use HP tuners and various other tools tuning them, but there's not much about these things we don't know. Those of you that don't know, we're based in Adelaide, South Australia, POWERTECH Tuning, and all of the Range Anxiety team are South Australian. And we are located within about probably 5 miles in American terms of where all of these Holdens were actually made, the Elizabeth plant. So we're out north, and we're not that far from, as you can probably tell by the security, and that was a joke, everyone. Security's good everywhere. You know, you go into the city, into a bank, and they've got security, right? Yeah, we tend to specialise in these things. We've designed our own single and twin turbocharger systems for them that we have discontinued now because obviously the demand isn't there anymore. We fit Harrop superchargers to them. We do camshaft packages. We tune them with nitrous. We do strokers. You know, there's not much we don't do to the commies, and you know, we treat them with respect because they are an Aussie icon. They were one of the last, well, they were the last cool Aussie car, and they're worthy of care, love and attention, and we give them every bit of that, and that's why we still do a lot of them. So don't feel out of place if you got one, and coming here, because we love our Commodores. We're the first to tune them. I've owned over 8 brand new Commodores, I think, over the years. Twin turbo, single turbo, normally aspirated, cam only, Vortex supercharged. There's not much we haven't done. So yeah, we love our commies. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so you do know that you're more than welcome here, and Gareth and I actually, that's one thing we gel on. He doesn't like EVs, I like EVs. I don't like Pajero Sports and off-road, and he does, so you know what I mean? But this is one thing we agree on, is that Holden's a bloody good thing. So yeah, bring it on, baby.